evening. There we go. Good evening. Welcome to the 2021 Daniel Boone National Honor Society induction ceremony. My name is Terry Miller, and I am the advisor of the Daniel Boone chapter of the National Honor Society. I am so excited to be able to hold this event in person here at Daniel Boone. We are gathering together to celebrate some of the most talented, dedicated, intelligent young people from Daniel Boone Area High School. To begin our evening, I would like to introduce Dr. Brett Cooper, Superintendent of Schools, to give a few words of welcome.
Looks like I passed my first test digging up here without tripping over the cord. Well, good evening, and on behalf of the Daniel Boone Area School District Board of School Directors and District Administration, welcome to this evening's National Honor Society induction ceremony. This evening, we recognize the efforts of the individuals who have worked so hard to make tonight's celebration a reality. Outstanding leadership, service, scholarship, and character are the four characteristics, or pillars, if you will, in which the National Honor Society members are chosen. You, the inductees, the members, are being recognized this evening because you exemplify all of them. You have proven yourself to be the forefront of the student body of our Blazer learning community, understanding that your membership in National Honor Society places you in the position of role models for your peers. You took risks and challenged yourselves through participating in rigorous courses of study, being collaborative and creative by thinking critically to solve problems, and understanding that acquiring knowledge was the fulfillment, thus the true meaning of scholarship. You challenged yourself to identify engagements where service to others had been a priority, reflecting on those moments, sharing how it made you feel, knowing that your efforts assisted others in a time of need, identifying what you learned or took away from those experiences, prompting others to follow your lead. You displayed numerous situations of leadership, and whether you accept it or not, your status as a member of the National Honor Society will continue to identify you as a leader in the eyes of our Blazer learning community by your teachers, staff members, and amongst your peers. Others will seek your advice and will oftentimes look to follow your lead. It is integral that you carry yourself in an appropriate manner reflective of that leadership. You embody character, which is identified as what you do when you think no one is looking, whether assisting or leading others, or just plain old carrying out your daily life routines. How you perform those tasks are consistently and pervasively scrutinized by others, with the expectation that they perform with dignity, professionalism, and in support of others through listening, kindness, and sensitivity. I leave you this evening with the words from American philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Daniel Boone Area High School National Honor Society inductees and members, always be well-mannered, civic-minded, and of good moral standing. And congratulations, best of luck, and enjoy the evening. You've certainly earned it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper, for sharing with us. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Aaron Spores, principal of the high school, to share a few words.
Good evening and welcome to the Daniel Boone Area High School. I would first like to recognize and thank everyone in attendance here this evening for your continued support of our students. I'm very proud and honored to welcome this year's National Honor Society inductees. Each year, various students apply and have their academic achievements evaluated for induction into this prestigious society. Students' achievements are examined by a committee of educators considering the 4 pillars: scholarship, leadership, community service, and character. This year's new induction class have found new ways to push the boundaries inside of our new mindset in education. Whether working virtually through quarantine or learning how to really focus when we are wearing masks and speaking, or by expanding the understanding of seeing only someone's eyes when recognizing facial expression. This year's class has had to achieve a tremendous amount inside the 4 pillars, all while overcoming obstacles outside of them. Congratulations, induction class of 2021. I hope you cherish this tremendous honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Spores, for your thoughts. I'd like to take a moment to address both the current members of the National Honor Society and those of you being inducted this evening. You have proven that you are students who have thrived both academically and in your service to the school and the community. Congratulations, and we are excited to see all you will achieve moving forward. To all of the parents and guardians of these fine students, thank you. The time, energy, sacrifice, and love you have poured into your children is obvious by their achievements. You have nurtured your children to become the people they are today. Their academic successes and their service and leadership within the school and the community are a direct reflection of the care and support you have provided them as they've grown. They exemplify the qualities you, their parents, and extended family members have demonstrated and modeled for them. As many of you know, the 2020 National Honor Society induction celebration was held only virtually. While we did our best to provide an event which honored those students' achievements, I feel it is important to recognize them tonight. I would like to call each of the current members of the National Honor Society to the stage. I will also be acknowledging those students who were accepted into membership during their senior year and graduated in 2021. Our yearbook photographers will be taking photographs, which will be shared with all of the students. Please come forward as I call your name. Natalie Alexander. Mackenzie Brendel, 2021 graduate. Devin Brennan. Luke Britton. Renee Camburn. Anthony Capone. Nyla Cody. Dalton Cymbalski, 2021 graduate. Nicole DeWald. Giovanni DeNena. Miranda Dyer. Lily Ferguson. Keller Geyser. Maria Galm. Luke Geringer, who is unable to be here tonight because of a county awards ceremony. Carrie Graff, 2021 graduate. Aaron Griffin. Emma Hackett. Stephen Hannon. Ethan Sean Harper, 2021 graduate. Brian Hollis. Jordan Hauk. John Jansen, Emma Kay, Tiffany Koo, David Kim, Maya Cockle, Kylie McEntee, Juliana Michaels, 2021 graduate, Corey Miller, Jared Miller, Mason Miller, 2021 graduate, Jessica Newland, Amanda Ott, Olivia Poor, Hannah Santos, Catherine Sorrow, Sienna Scaglione, Amy Schaefer, Rihanna Schober, 2021 graduate, Sean Selpst, Catherine Shank, Lou Shanley, 2021 graduate, Isabella Slobojan Morta, 2021 graduate, Sarah Soriano, Liliana Stefanelli, Gabriel Stevenson, Colton Strobel, 2021 graduate, Anna Taraboletti, Gabriella Teague, Catherine Tokach, Kayla Vitabali, Colin Welsh, Ryan Woomer, Colton Yenser, 2021 graduate, Bradley Yeskovich, Sophia Yingling. Let's take a moment to congratulate these well-deserving students. To continue our program, I would like to take a moment to thank some groups and individuals who have helped make this induction possible. First, thank you to the Daniel Boone Area School District Administration and the members of the Board of School Directors for their continuing support of our program. I would like to thank the National Honor Society Faculty Council. This group represents each of the 5 major departments at the high school. The 5 council members volunteer their time to our organization. They are involved several times each school year. They interview candidates, independently review each student's credentials, and then meet together to select new members. They review the scholarship submissions and select students for both the national competition and our local scholarship winners. When they meet, they make each decision thoughtfully and thoroughly, using many years of experience in the classroom. This year is actually the 100th anniversary of the national organization of the National Honor Society. Out of curiosity, I looked back through my records and realized that the 5 council members, my assistant advisor, and myself have served the Daniel Boone National Honor Society a cumulative of 79 years. This dedication is incredibly admirable, and the consistency it permits within our process is very valuable. Would the council members please stand as I call your names? The members this year are Adam Ebling, Anita Frederick, Sue Fulmer, Rebecca Spear, and Jessica Tomaselli. Each of our officers has a gift from me that they are going to present to the council members. I'd also like to thank my assistant advisor, Jill Menser, for her help throughout the entire year. To make tonight a success, I have also received considerable help from volunteers from other school organizations. From the yearbook, Ms. Diana Dady and Shannon Brown are giving of their time to take photos and edit them for inclusion in both the yearbook and to be shared with students after the event. Thank you. Blazer Media, led by Mr. Matt Palmer and student assistant Emmanuel Moses, is live streaming tonight's event. Thank you. A thank you also to Mr. Nick Jacobs of our art department, who designed a logo which will be used within that online broadcast. Mrs. Tracy Driehaus, Emilia Michaels, and Gabe Stevenson have worked with me on our sound and lighting for the evening. Thank you also to our custodians and cafeteria staff for helping us prepare, and later tonight having to help us deal with the cleanup of our event. A specific thank you to Thomas Sneed and Vicki Carpenter, who were my contacts with those teams. A very big thank you to the Blazer Foundation for their donation toward the cost of tonight's event. Thank you also to Boyers for providing our catering and a small donation for our event as well. And finally, thank you to all of the returning members of the National Honor Society who have helped to prepare for this evening for us. It's now my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Kyle Romaine. Kyle is a 2006 graduate of Daniel Boone High School and a 2005 National Honor Society inductee. During his time at Daniel Boone, Kyle participated in cross country, wrestling, chorus, and theater amongst other extracurricular activities. Kyle was also very interested and active in art and music, both in and out of school, which helped determine his areas of focus going into college. Kyle attended Lebanon Valley College from 2006 to 2010 and received a degree in digital communications with a focus in design and minors in art and music. Upon graduation from Lebanon Valley College, Kyle began a career in user experience, or UX, within the software industry. Since 2010, Kyle has worked for a number of tech companies, including SAP, Capgemini, and most recently GoPuff, where he leads UX teams and initiatives to help drive the success of products and processes by incorporating insights into designing intuitive workflows for users. I'm happy to introduce Mr. Kyle Romaine.
Thank you very much. My name is Kyle Romaine. As you heard, I am a 2006 graduate of Daniel Boone High School, which never felt like that long ago until hearing it said out loud and realized how much time has gone by since last I was here. But not too long before that was when I was sitting where many of you are, and I had the honor and privilege of being inducted into the National Honor Society, which is why I'm so thankful to be back here and be able to share some of my experiences since then. But more importantly, here to congratulate each and every one of you for this significant achievement and accomplishment. As we've heard, you're all here because you embody the pillars of the National Honor Society. And as I thought a lot about those pillars and what I wanted to share tonight, I realized that, as I just said, you already embody them. So I didn't want to spend a lot of time telling you how to actually fulfill those different pillars, but did want to start by issuing a challenge just to continue to live those pillars. Beyond tonight, as you go into your academic, your professional, your personal lives, really thinking about how to carry those different achievements and those pillars along that journey. And something that's helped me a lot to do that over the years and through my career was some advice that I received very early on that really helped me to constantly revisit that and think that. And that was that it's okay to not have it all figured out. And even once you think you do, it's okay to still be open to new opportunities, to change those plans, to really make sure that you're open to change and embracing new experiences. When I was in high school, as you heard, I was involved in a number of extracurricular activities. I was in athletics, I was in music, theater, and I really enjoyed all of those things. They were passions of mine, but to be honest, I personally struggled a little bit with how to carry that over into the next step. What was I going to do from that point on? I knew I wanted to go to college, wasn't entirely sure yet what that meant for me. And to be completely honest, if you would have asked me back then what my future held, I would have told you, and in all seriousness, that I was going to be a rock star. In fact, I actually played in a band on this stage at one point in time many years ago, and that was what I was passionate about, excited about, and really was thinking about how do I continue to carry that forward. So I came up with what I thought was a plan of figuring it out. I knew I was going to attend Lebanon Valley College, originally going into a degree in music business, thinking how can I use a college degree to support my budding rock stardom. And as I was doing that, the summer before I started at Lebanon Valley College, I met a professor. And this professor introduced a new opportunity to me. And he shared the program of digital communications. It was something that was very multidisciplinary, factored in a lot of my interests and my passions, art, design, music, computers. And I realized that this was something that made a lot more sense. I had an aha moment. I knew what that next step was, and I felt like I had it figured out. So fast forward a few years, getting closer to graduation, and again, I had it all figured out. At least I thought I did. At that point, I knew I wanted to go into graphic design. I had a number of internships, some really exciting opportunities, and I thought, this is it. I'm going to work for some super creative art studio, ad agency, marketing firm. I'm going to change the world with my creative designs. I'm going to live that artistic lifestyle. Had no interest in corporate America, no interest in the software industry. That was actually, to be completely honest, the exact opposite of where I thought I wanted to be. But again, as I thought I had it all figured out, another opportunity presented itself. I met some individuals from SAP. For anyone who's not familiar with SAP, they are a massive multinational enterprise software corporation, literally the exact opposite of what I was interested in at the time. So I had some conversations and I thought about it and I opened myself up to that opportunity and tried something that wasn't in my original plan. That ended up being the best career move I possibly could have made. I had amazing mentors, I had amazing managers, and I really established a foundation in software career and user experience. By keeping that mentality of not always worrying about having it completely figured out, not always having a perfect plan in place, I was able to come full circle and continue to open myself up to those opportunities that allowed me to still think about those pillars of National Honor Society and how I could fulfill them going forward in my career. Since then, I've had the opportunity to teach college at the university level at Temple. I've also been able to volunteer as a chairman of an occupational advisory committee with Northeast High School in Philadelphia. And now in my current role at GoPuff, I lead a team of almost 15 individuals. So it's because of that opportunity of going back and saying, I don't know yet, is this the right move? Do I have it completely figured out? And even when I did, not adhering to that completely, that I was able to continue moving forward. So I want to leave you with that message of, if you're in a position that you're not quite sure what that plan is yet, that's okay. You will figure it out. And once you do have that plan in place, and you know this is where you're going next, just be open to those new experiences, open to those new opportunities. And make sure that you're always embracing those different things that are going to allow you to continue to move forward. And please ask you to continue to think about those pillars of the National Honor Society. So on that note, I just want to congratulate all of you again. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here and share some of my experiences. And good luck with everything that you all have moving forward in your very exciting careers from here on out. So thank you very much.
Mr. Romaine, thank you for sharing with us. As a token of our appreciation, Kylie McEntee, the president of the Daniel Boone Area High School chapter of the National Honor Society, has a small gift for you. At this time, we would like to begin the formal induction ceremony. Each of our officers has prepared a speech reflecting their interpretation of the qualities personified by members of the National Honor Society. Kylie McEntee will begin by presenting her thoughts on knowledge.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kylie McEntee. I'm the current president of NHS at Daniel Boone, and I represent the Pillar of Knowledge. According to Socrates, the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Though this statement may seem harsh at face value or just downright wrong, ultimately its underlying meaning is humbling. As a society, we are constantly making new discoveries and furthering our existing understanding of the world around us. We are able to learn something new, whether monumental or minuscule, every day. This being said, both knowledge and wisdom come with time. A person cannot become knowledgeable after one school day, let alone a whole year. As humans, we are in a constant state of growth, in which our intelligence is being expanded and integrated. Continuing this pattern of growth, however, is what facilitates our ability to become wise individuals. This process, though timely, is crucial to how society functions. Everyone can learn from the people around them and share their personal expertise with one another. This sort of teamwork is what allows progression to take place. Instead of reinvestigating findings of the past, the human race is able to utilize skills and intellect of past generations in order to create something new. In addition to this, we are also able to acquire realizations from our own experiences. The eagerness to know more and unwillingness to settle for the bare minimum is what perpetuates one's ability to further the comprehension of their own environment. The ability to learn lessons and advice from others is valuable and a privilege. Yet, to directly participate in the process of understanding by oneself is precious and cannot be taught, only experienced. Ultimately, knowledge is what one makes of it. Rather than a concept, it can take the form of an ability from within. Anyone can acquaint themselves with various facts and definitions, but the drive and need for knowledge is what matters. All the members of NHS that we see today, both new and old, have obtained this hunger and continue their quest for knowledge, all in the name of bettering the society they live and work in. With that being said, I would now like to introduce our Vice President, Amy Schaefer, to present her thoughts on scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Amy Schaefer, and I'm the Vice President of NHS. I represent the pillar of scholarship. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, scholarship is to be created not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge. Scholarship is defined as a commitment to learning. The most exemplary people that demonstrate the pillar of scholarship are driven by a passion to learn because they love it. As incoming inductees, all of you have demonstrated exceptional scholarship and commitment to your education. You've shown respect, determination, and integrity. For this reason, your friends and family should be very proud of the students you have become during your educational journey. The priceless qualities you possess will undoubtedly help you succeed going forward into your life. As you all develop as students, the quality of scholarship is something that will continue to follow you into your future. The greatest minds are not a product of chance, but rather hard work. Each and every one of you as students is a hard worker who is driven to continue your pursuit of knowledge. In everyday life, one encounters new challenges, yet true scholarship is determined by how one adapts to those challenges and continues to show commitment to learning. A student who is willing to spend hours reading, writing, or calculating math problems will enjoy the benefits of a developing mind. However, scholarship is not a quality strictly reserved for the classroom. Even once school has ended, a true scholar will carry their thirst to learn with them, discovering the many ideas and secrets that await them in life. So go forward with ambition, drive, and passion. Continue your quest for knowledge. Look to the left and right at everyone that surrounds you, and know that they will make a difference in the world, because the passion that these exemplary students show is something that will enable them to do so. Your potential is unlimited, and you have the rest of your lives ahead of you. So do not be afraid to make mistakes and take risks, because the best scholars are the ones who are curious, brave, and strong. Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce our recording secretary, Hannah Santos, to share her thoughts on leadership.
Good evening. My name is Hannah Santos, and I represent the pillar of leadership. What would our world be today without leaders? We would have no presidents, we would have no coaches, and we would have no mentors. Our world would fall into complete chaos and anarchy would be everywhere without leaders. Leaders play a crucial role into society by setting the direction and building an inspiring vision. However, a person does not always need to have a position or title in order to lead others. In fact, the best leaders are those who are not aware they are leading others. A leader is not defined by one's position, title, or age, but by one's characteristics. Leaders articulate a clear purpose, push people to be their best, consider ethical consequences of their decisions, and are able to openly communicate with the team and acknowledge everyone's ideas. The best leaders know how to challenge themselves, embrace failures, and be open to learning from past experiences and mistakes. People who lead need to recognize that no matter how much they want to do it all, they cannot do everything themselves. Delegation is key to good leadership because it not only alleviates the leader's stress, but it shows the team or group that the leader is confident in their own abilities. By knowing how to delegate tasks to the team, the leader will be able to guide others smoothly and with ease. Good leaders do not make excuses for their mistakes. Instead, they hold themselves accountable and strive to fix the issue as soon as possible. This proves a leader's integrity, trustworthiness, and responsibility. Whether or not you are the vice president of your class, secretary of a club, or captain of your team, each one of you have been selected because you demonstrated your skills of motivating, influencing, and guiding others to achieving a common goal. You have all shown that you hold the characteristics of a strong leader. You are all leaders in your own unique ways, with or without a position or title. I am confident in all your abilities to carry this leadership throughout the rest of your high school career and life. I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors, and congratulations on being inducted into the Daniel Boone chapter of the National Honor Society. Thank you for taking this time to listen to my thoughts on leadership. Now I'd like to introduce our corresponding secretary, Sarah Soriano, to share her thoughts on character.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Soriano, and I represent the pillar of character. I want to start off for a question for all of you tonight. Say you're making up a test, and your teacher has to step out of the room for a second. You're now all alone, and no one can see what you're doing. What do? Do you look at the answer sheet that is inches away from your desk, or do you keep writing business as usual? The way that you answer this question, and many others like it, can tell you about your true character. Character is probably one of the most abstract of the NHS pillars, and perhaps the most difficult to talk about. Most of you would say you know good character when you see it, but what exactly is character? It can be having respect, compassion, and optimism for something, sure, but it's what you decide to do with those qualities that shows your character. When you make those private day-to-day decisions in your head, or deciding whether or not to cheat on that test, you're using your moral compass to guide yourself. No matter what you choose and how you feel, you're in control of what values you want to portray. And as you sit here being inducted into the NHS, you've all proved to have looked inside yourself and discovered what character truly means to you. Personally, I found that character through marching band. As an 8th grader following the footsteps of my older brother, the band room quickly became my home. I didn't know it at first, but playing in the ensemble and forming friendships at that vital age helped me build key points of my character, my personality, my identity, and my overall perspectives on life. Band was a solid route that allowed me to grow more relationships and experience things outside of the ensemble, while also letting me discover more about myself. And that's one of the most beautiful things about character. It's a striving set of qualities that make each person unique. Your attitude and mindset indicates to others who you are and what you stand for. Having not only good character, but also a personality that tells people who you are is what being part of the NHS is all about. Character doesn't stop here either. It's only the start to setting the goals that we strive to achieve. While it would be easier to slide through life without a purpose, without a code, it wouldn't be fulfilling. Only by setting difficult goals and achieving them can we find true character and who we really are. Congratulations again on being inducted into the NHS. You are all the students who will go on to do great things. Remember to always stay true to yourself, chase your dreams, and have fun. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce our treasurer, Corey Miller, to share his thoughts on service.
Good evening. My name is Corey Miller, and I will be representing the Pillar of Service. Hi, my name is Corey Miller, and I'm the treasurer of the Daniel Boone National Honor Society. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate the 2021 inductees for being accepted into the National Honor Society. It's a big achievement, and you should be proud. Today, I will be discussing the importance of service. Service can have many definitions, but to me, service means any work done for your community for the betterment of others over yourself. By being inducted into this club, your peers and teachers have recognized the potential of service inside of you. Through your membership in the National Honor Society, you've made a commitment to act upon this potential and serve your community and your school through service. Service is so essential to our community, our country, and even our world, that without it, I believe the earth would stop spinning. It is incredible how much is done through nonprofit organizations and charities, and as we become adults, it is our responsibility to continue this selfless act of service and give back to the community. Looking at the new inductees today, I'm confident that this club will be in good hands and that these new members will respect and honor the importance of service. For it is the upcoming generation that will make the biggest difference in this world. Thank you all for your time, and congratulations again to the new inductees. I would now like to reintroduce Mrs. Miller.
An important part of each year's induction ceremony is the lighting of the candles. This represents the students' acknowledgement of the principles and pillars held as members of the National Honor Society. I would like to reintroduce our president, Kylie McEntee, to introduce our new members.
As I call each of the inductees, will you please come to the front to receive the candle of knowledge, which encompasses all of our principles, and become a member of the National Honor Society. Jacob Alford. Madeline Alford. Nicholas Antolis. Andrew Burmender. Owen Bloom. Rachel Bosenhard. Chad Brown. Jennifer Bryan. Alexia Capoletti. Nicholas Cazone. Ella Ziner. Caitlin Dunyan. Caitlin Essenwine. Natalie Fisher. Gabriella Fontana. McGuire Fontana. Chloe Fries. Peyton Fritz. Will Gaskins. Kelly Geiger. Alexa Geisler. Derek Grabowski. Grace Habecker. Ava Howells. Connor Hunt. Natalie Jacob Bell. Sadie Geraldine. Lauren Kaba. Malia Kanovich. Emily Keller. Owen Lee. Lauren Massengill. Samantha McFedridge. Connor McGow. Isabella Michaels. Alan Yo. Rebecca Pfeiffer. Maya Picaretta. Mia Rhodes. Olivia Riegner. James Shanley. Jolie Slumboden. Colin Wagner. Kaylee Walls. Joshua Wenzel. Megan Winters. Jacob Wiskowski. And Naren Yang. Will you now repeat the pledge of the Daniel Boone Area High School National Honor Society with me? I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Congratulations, new members! You may now extinguish your candles. We are now going to take a few minutes for pictures with the yearbook photographer. After that time, we will invite returning members to the stage for additional photos.
Returning members, if you could come up, please. this evening, we'd like to invite you over to the cafeteria for some light refreshments. Thank you.